Fala pessoal, sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal. Eu sou a Ai. E galera, seguinte, estou trazendo aqui pra vocês mais um vídeo de Fallout 4. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Então bora logo aqui, vamos lá com o Kosovo. Estamos indo atrás do Nick Valentine. Vamos abrir o refúgio e entrar logo, sem enrolação. Ok. Água purificada, vou pegar porque sim.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny
Lá em cima.
time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You...
O cara tomou na cabeça e não morreu. Como isso é possível? Ah, o droga, ela levantou demais a mira. Peraí. Dino. Deixa eu encher meu coisa ali. Ele tá lá em cima ainda. Toma de novo na cabeça e ele não morreu de novo. Pera. Somos só eu e você, seu safado. Levanta aí. O droga ainda não dá. Ah, fia, tu não errou esse tiro. Sai, fio. Não?
You're here somewhere.
Peraí. Agora foi. Agora a gente pega. Cara, isso aí não. Eu já tenho bastante, já tô ficando com meu lote cheio, isso sim.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but...
Aham. Pegar número 998. Aguarde até ser chamado. Nossa, não. Não, aqui. Oi? Oh. Olá. Pera aí, filho, antes de eu falar contigo, antes que eu esqueça, ó.
Gotta love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
O que é você?
What are you?
Told you, I'm a detective. Look, I know the skin and the metal parts ain't comforting, but it's not important right now. The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
Eu preciso que você encontre alguém, mas é complicado. Eu não sei exatamente onde ele está. Tô seguindo o assassino. Meu filho desapareceu. Ele se chão e foi raptado, mas eu não sei.
My baby's missing. His name's Sean. He was kidnapped, but I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Ok, deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa pra me lutear por aqui antes da gente explodir tudo, então. Acabar com tudo? Tem algo que eu possa pegar aqui? Tem um terminal aqui só. Espero que esteja... É que acho que vai falar só... Ó, você tá dando as boas-vindas. Quem quiser pode pausar o vídeo e ler. Acho que isso aqui não é importante. Não, não. Ó.
This is Vault-Tec interview number 03 for the position of overseer for Vault 114. Interview subject, Benjamin Beasley. Mr. Beasley, As overseer of Vault 114, how would you settle a disagreement between two of your vault residents?
Well, I would obviously take it through the proper channels, assuming neither of their requests were against the law, of course. This is, of course, assuming that the conflict had already gone through all the other members of the Vault's Residence Council that I plan on organizing.
Vault Residence Council, you say?
Yes, of course. People need government. They yearn for it. I think it's a civic duty of every red-blooded American patriot to serve the...
Yes, I think we have everything we need here. Thank you for your time.
Oh, already? Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Please make sure to fill out your non-disclosure agreement on your way out.
Ok. Vamos sair seguindo ele aqui?
I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here. Where the heck is he?
Eu não tô nem enxergando os caras. Eles estão me vendo, mas eu... Ah, achei.
Get him, you mugs!
Ah. Vai lá, Cotto.
Getting
A bichinha é cega, gente. Meu Deus. Nossa senhora, você precisa melhorar muito ainda nessa percepção. Porque, meu Deus do céu. Tá complicado, fia. Agulhinha.
hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it
Only
open.
opens with a key.
Almost got it. There we
Ótimo. Ele tá bugado lá atrás.
Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
What the?
Ai, filho, vem mais. Eu tô olhando ali no mapa. Esquilo no
Guess it was
espeto.
nothing after all.
Mano, esses caras tancam a tiro, hein? Caraca, que eles tancam bem. Jaleco da Voltec aqui, ó. Fita.
Not that it's an option. They're here somewhere.
Nossa, que porrada na boca. Meu filho. Ó, Headway. Mano, ele sai correndo assim, aí se ele começa a apanhar, eu não chego a tempo, fio.
Stairs. Fitness instructor.
Para de reclamar e só vem. Eu quero uma mira. Só isso que eu peço, jogo. Uma mira. Só isso. Por que o cara tem um chocalho? Pra cá? Ih! Ah, pra cá.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door.
Oh, refúgio.
Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Meu Deus. Calma. O que há entre vocês e o Nick, afinal? Darla, me ouça, você tem um lar e pode voltar pra ele. Não há razão pra desperdiçar sua... Só que eu não tô conseguindo fazer essas que são médias. Tipo, nunca tá dando certo.
What's the deal with you people and Nick anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
Olha pra você, Darla. Está te tirando. Tá... Meu Deus, a B são sempre as piores mesmo.
You and Nick know each other?
Yeah. This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You gonna talk? Talk.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Isto tudo é apenas um mal-entendido, Magrão. Você sabe disso. Se nos deixarem embora, nós não voltaremos. Olhe pra você. Darla está te tirando. Você é de otário. Você é melhor do que isso. Você é melhor do que ela, gente. Mas se eu fazer isso, ele não tem perigo de matar ela, não, né?
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk and we won't come back.
You and Nick shot all of my crew, and you expect to just... All right. You're lucky I still owe him for that time back in the quarry. I'm gonna give you two until the count of 10 before I forget my good manners and start shooting up the place.
What are you doing, Skinny? Kill him!
No, Darla. They get one chance to leave. Skinny Malone's putting his foot down.
My mother was right. You mobsters are all just talk.
We better get out of here, fast.
One.
Meu Deus, meu Deus. Vem, Nick, vem, Nick. A bichinha é muito devagar, pior que eu. Ele tá vindo. Bom, vamos indo. Eu acho que não vai falhar. Assim, eu espero.
Sure, some would even call this clean.
Eu espero que ele teleporte pra cá, né? Cadê a guria? Ué, eles não supostamente sairiam com a gente? Gente, eu não entendi, foi nada.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Me mostre o caminho, Nick. Eu encontrarei você lá. Se eu pôr me mostra o caminho, a gente vai ter que ir correndo. Eu acho que se eu pôr eu encontrarei você lá, eu posso fazer uma viagem rápida pra lá, certo? Eu não preciso ir correndo. Ok, chegamos aqui, gente. Eu não vi que a gravação estava pausada, mas eu fiz uma viagem rápida pra cá. Né, vamos até o Nick aqui, ó. E nós ajudamos ele a escapar.
Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
A gente pode começar com o meu caso.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Tentar.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Ok, meu marido foi assassinado.
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
Basicamente eu vou contar tudo, né? Ó, nós estávamos em refúgio quando isso aconteceu, no refúgio 111. Era uma espécie de instalação de
We were
emergência.
in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
Ok. Ó, havia um homem.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
E vamos, nós estamos procurando pelo meu bebê. Sean, ele tem menos de 1 ano. Agora não vai ter mais, né, filha?
Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms.
Pois é, né?
This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Quem são os atiradores supermutantes? Que são eles? Acho que não tem a ver com isso. Então você acha que esse instituto...
So, you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Você é um protótipo? Do nada, tipo... Você não sabe nada sobre eles mesmo. De qualquer modo, eu preciso encontrar Sean. Não minta pra mim, Nick. Você é um deles. Eles fizeram você. What the fuck?
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. And there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
É mais esquecerei daquela voz grave e áspera, como uma lixa assim. Nossa senhora. Matou meu marido, ele tinha uma arma, eu não consegui... Fia, você viu a cara dele porque ele colou a cara no teu negócio, né? Veio até mim, calvo, com uma cicatriz. A mulher vestida... acho que era um tipo de traje de proteção.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be.
Kellogg.
You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh, sim, eu ouvi seus nomes, endereço e onde se achar. Ai, gente, que horror. Será que tem gente que tem coragem de ficar colocando essas opções desse jeito? Obviamente, né? Se tem.
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Ele vive aqui, ele está na cidade. Tem que ser ele de alguma, não é possível. Talvez seja outro garoto.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address.
Nossa, que bugada.
See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I always am. Olá, Nick. Ô, Coso, onde você tá indo? É o quarto dele. Deve ser mal educado, criatura de Deus. Oh, meu Deus, tá chovendo.
Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies. They're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later. Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
É, eu queria ver se o cabelo dela ia ficar com aspecto de molhado, ó. Fica mesmo. Muito bom. É a primeira vez que a gente pega um tempo feio aqui na série.
Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this over. Kellogg, why don't you give it a try?
Eu? Mas é uma mestra.
No luck? Need to find a key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Vamos lá então, né? Ui! É aqui que ele falou, não é? Por um momento eu achei que eu ia perder uma puta vida por ter caído ali. Ok, a Piper está aqui.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less.
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
Ah, preciso falar com ele sobre uma coisa. Estou tentando localizar um homem chamado Kellogg.
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week.
Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. Not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
Hey, Geneva.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Eu preciso falar com alguém sobre a velha casa de Kellogg. Você deixa pra lá. Não posso falar com quem devo falar caso eu precise encontrar a chave de uma casa que foi trancafiada.
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
Eu não tenho tempo, preciso daquela chave agora.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
E se? Você atira em mim?
Mayor McDonough.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
Estou procurando por uma chave, uma casa de cidade. Suponho que o escritório. Um homem chamado Kellogg morava nessa cidade. Eu preciso vasculhar a casa dele.
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city.
Vai aqui, né?
I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Não, pera, filho. Nossa, 250 é o que eu tenho só.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you overcome this horrible personal
Deu certo.
I remember Mr. Kellogg. Didn't like him myself. Paranoid. Never talked to anyone. I doubt you'll find him. But I insist you take the key to his old house. It's been abandoned, though. I'm afraid this whole thing might be fruitless.
Obrigada, filho. Obrigada. Vamos sair daqui. Oh, desculpe. Eu achei que não ia dar certo. Meu Deus, ainda bem que deu certo. Bora. Oh, come on. Você pula isso, fia. Ó, ele já tá aqui, viu? Nick tá pra cá. Acho que eu consigo voltar pelo caminho que eu fiz, né? Nossa, que tempo horrível, gente. Depois eu preciso tentar dormir. Oh, meu Deus, já sobe? Dormir pra melhorar esse tempo.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Vou guardar a arma, fiel. Isso, guarda.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
Ah, vou roubar tudo, né?
Place seems small to you.
Oh, droga, eu tô pesada.
I like Kellogg, but
Nossa, tipo, não tem nada na casa dele. Ó, eu acho que eu consigo dormir aqui, ó, dormir. São 5 da tarde, então 5, 6, né? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, meia-noite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vamos dormir até umas 7 da manhã. Tomara que melhore o tempo. Ai.
I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. Switch. A button.
Fora do lugar, fio? O que que tem fora do lugar aqui? Ó.
Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Oh, tem um monte de coisa pra me roubar aqui, ó. Cartucho.
Well, look at this. All of a merc's favorite things.
Ah, eu vou pegar tudo. Nossa, que sinistro. E eu enchi o meu peso de novo. Eu vou pra base depois pra ver se eu consigo deixar umas coisas lá, porque eu preciso.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Tem alguma sugestão?
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business, If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Eu quero você comigo nessa, Nick. Ela tá bem vermelhinha aqui agora, é meio bugado as iluminações daqui às vezes.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
Vai virar com a Sanctuary.
All right. Well, let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high. Now, what's this? Well. Weapon over here.
Ai, gente. Pessoal, mas esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui, né? Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Avaliem o vídeo e deixem nos comentários o que eu posso estar melhorando, né? Para que eu possa ir trazendo sempre um conteúdo melhor para vocês. Considerem se inscrever no canal se vocês estão gostando dos vídeos. E é isso então, pessoal. Obrigada por assistir. Até um próximo vídeo. Valeu e falou!